I love the property professor. We all do. I am interested in Adelaide and I'm doing some research. I have read the 30-year plan, but what other platforms, websites are best for researching areas and planned infrastructure? And can he also talk a little about the conveyancing system and how it differs to New South Wales and Queensland, particularly with building and pest inspections? That's from Gillian.
Very good. All right, Gillian, thank you very much for your question firstly. So far as infrastructure in South Australia is concerned, there's a great website called infrastructure.sa.gov.au. If you go to that website, you'll see all the major infrastructure that is planned for the state. If you want even finer detail, you can go to the relevant council website and find out what they have planned. But just a word of caution, these are plans, so there's no guarantee that it's going to go ahead. So you need to keep that in your mind, that even though there might be some great plans for these particular areas, they may not go ahead. So if you could actually see some site works happening, to me that would give me great confidence that this project is going to go ahead, and yes, you can invest your money in this area with confidence, because there will be this road or hospital or university or whatever it might be here in a little while.
Now, with regard to the second question, Peter, let's just talk, viewers, very quickly through the process of conveyancing for South Australia. And pretty much my experience is that you make an offer and it's generally contained in a contract already, but that contract doesn't become a final contract until you've satisfied all the conditions within. So you're quite safe to sign a contract with your offer in it, and if that's accepted, then it's only those conditions that need to be satisfied before it becomes unconditional, correct?
That's right. So in South Australia, there's 2 days cooling off. You can put whatever conditions you need, subject to finance, subject to building inspections, whatever it might be. Then if those conditions are satisfied, then it virtually goes unconditional, and then you just wait for settlement.
Now, of course, in New South Wales it's very different, and in New South Wales you actually have a contract that you don't sign until you're ready to go. You wouldn't sign that until you've actually had pest and building inspections done, because a contract in New South Wales doesn't generally become subject to pest and building inspections. You usually get those things done and agree on everything and do your due diligence before you even sign the contract. And in Queensland it's pretty much the same, and although they don't exchange a contract like they do in New South Wales, which is just the 2 lawyers swapping them over, you still have a situation where you've got a whole pile of conditions around your offer. Once they're satisfied, that contract will become unconditional, so you need to just be careful about what goes into that contract. Now, Peter, one of the things that nobody seems to understand is that no matter what state you're in, contract law still applies. You can write anything you like into a contract, and if the vendor accepts that, then it's part of the contract. So even in New South Wales, where you have exchange of contract, if you exchange a contract with conditions in it that allow you to pull out of that contract, it's part of the contract.
It's part of a binding contract.
So an exchange contract is only an unconditional one if you don't include a condition to make it conditional, which you can do. And most people don't realise that in New South Wales because nobody tells anyone that. So important to know that if you're still a bit frightened in New South Wales, just put a condition that makes it that you've still got an out before settlement if you need to, but be very clear about what that out actually is.